Hello Leo, and welcome to your November 2024 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's really lovely to have you here. I hope all is well with you today. So, shall we get straight into it? Don't forget, this is for you if you are Leo, Sun, Moon and or even Rising. It's also for you if you just come across the reading, like the title and it resonates. You're absolutely more than welcome to take it. Also, it's a general reading, so don't forget, just take what you need from it and leave behind what you don't. So we'll start off with these lovely Woodland Wardens cards, again by Jessica Rue. I'm in love with them. I can't stop using them. They're really pretty. I love them. So we'll find you some general energy, the general feeling of what's going on with you this month, Leo. And we'll see what we got. Oh, first one, the Boar and the Pumpkin. Confidence. Okay, something that you Leos are pretty good at having most of the time. Okay. We have the Moth and Eucalyptus, an ending. And one more. The Porcupine and an enemy. Let me say that quick. An enemy. Boundaries. Okay, confidence, an ending and boundaries that are going to come with it. So let us delve a little deeper into this. We'll see how these cards weave into our reading. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck here for your recent past, current and future energy. So we'll pull some cards for those and we'll see what's going on this month with you, Leo. And then we will find 3 cards at the end for your general advice, general guidance for moving forward on how best to navigate the month of November. Okay, I've just dropped them as usual there. Apologies. Right, 3 cards for Leo. I've got the first one. Oh, second one and third. Okay, we've got the 3 of Pentacles, we've got the 9 of Wands, and we've got the 2 of Cups. Okay, so in your recent past, there's been a collaboration of some sorts, and that can be a collaboration of at work with some work colleagues. It could be a collaboration at home. It could be friends. It could be 3 random people coming together, using their skills, all having a different skill set to come together to create something beautiful or to work towards a common aim. So you've had to come together with other people to either bring something into life or to help you in some way. We've got the 9 of Wands, and he's the wounded soldier, and he is persistent. He, despite all the nonsense that's been going on with him, he's still moving forward. He's been through the wars. He's got some bumps and bruises, and you know, it's very tempting to sort of keep looking towards the past and the things that have happened, but he's not. He is still making small steps. He's stubborn. He's moving forward, pushing himself in the direction that he's going, despite everything that's happened with him. So we also have this 2 of Cups, and this is a connection with somebody on quite a deep level, somebody that you feel love, compassion for. It could be a relative, it could be a friend, it could be your chosen intimate partner. Let's have a little bit of a closer look. I'll have some clarifying cards to sort of pull this all together for us, for you, Leo. Now, I think maybe you've needed some help with something that you've had to really stick at and be persistent with, and you know, maybe it's brought you closer to somebody, maybe it's brought you a love interest towards you, but I think this has definitely brought a deeper connection with somebody else. Sorry, I'm drawn up to the Boar and Pumpkin here. Confidence. Maybe whatever it is that you've been working on and being really stubborn and persistent to get it done, you've had this connection. It's giving you the confidence to confide in, or to be connected to even to dare to have, you know, this intimate relationship with somebody. So let's have 3 more cards. Okay, so we've got the nine of swords. We've also got the moon, and we've got the fool. So I think you've needed people to help you push through whatever it is that's been going on with you. Again, it could be work, it could be home, it could be relationships, but you've needed the help of other people, the other people who've got the skills that maybe, you know, they've got the advice that you haven't, to help you really move forward. And because it's been a stressful situation, it's caused you a lot of stress, it's caused you a lot of anxiety, and you've needed that help and support to help you through. And, you know, you've maybe been quite fearful of that. It's maybe brought up some feelings that you didn't realise that you had, and you've had to have a bit of a closer look at them and to realise, you know, to shine a light on them. The moon is all about looking at our fears, about not letting our fears take us off our path. So you've addressed them, hopefully, in your recent past. And then that's helping you to move forward. So you've managed to put the stress and anxiety and your fears to sleep, in order to move on, to take a leap of faith, to move on, to move forward in the way of the fool, in an innocent and carefree way. You're just like, do you know what? I'm just going to do it. It may well be that you've fallen in love and you're just going to do it. But you know, you've needed the help and support, and because it's been very overwhelming, very stressful situation, and now you're at the other side of it, and you know, because this is recent past energy, and you've begun to take that leap of faith to set off on a new journey. I'm drawn to the moth and eucalyptus here, an ending. So something's ended. It may well be that the connection with somebody has ended. You know, let's have a little bit of a closer look. It may well be that you've needed the support of others, and the persistence of yourself to move past something with somebody else, and you've had to leave that behind. It's given you the confidence to leave that relationship behind, and then you're able to move forward in a really light and airy, innocent, naive way, because you know, just taking a leap of faith and moving forward now, because that's over. So however that resonates with you. Again, that could be work related, it could be home related, something could have ended, some relationship, connection with somebody could have ended. So we've got the 10 of Wands, we've got the 4 of Swords, and we've got the 2 of Swords. Clarifying, Page of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. So, Leo, current energy, you may be feeling very weighed down with something. Again, everybody's situation's different, so that could be anything for you. It could be work, it could be a relationship, it could be home, it could be work life, you know, stuff. But the thing to remember with the 10 of Wands is that it's not forever, and also this is something that you've taken upon yourself, that you've instigated. You know, it's not something that's been put upon you. I think this is something that you've done, or choices you've made for, you know, your benefit. So, you know, the thing to remember is that this is not forever, and it's nearly time to put the wands down. You may be feeling overwhelmed, burdened, you know, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, the weight of your life on your shoulders at the moment, but it's nearly time to put it down. We've got the 4 of Swords, and he's a card of contemplation, of meditation, of really thinking about things, of taking time to really weigh things up, to rest, actually, to rest your mind, to free things up so that you can see how you're going to move forward. I think in this case, obviously you're going to put those wands down, you're going to put your burden down, and then you're going to take some time to rest, recharge, and rethink and reassess everything that's happened, that's going on, in order for you to then move onwards. We've got the Two of Swords, and that is the card of making a choice, having a choice to make, and it may be have an emotional connection to it, so you're a little bit overwhelmed by the choice. You may be procrastinating, not daring to look at each choice, because you know that once you make a choice, then things are going to start shifting, and as you move into one choice, you're going to leave that other thing behind, and that can be scary and frightening, and quite overwhelming. So I think you may be in a sort of a fight or flight, bunny in the headlights sort of moment. What do I do? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? I've just got to make a choice and I don't want to make it. You need to make the choice. If you want to move forward, if you want things to shift onwards, it may be a little bit painful, it may be a little bit stressful, but you've got to make that choice. We've got the Page of Wands. He's there to help you begin to start moving forward, begin to set off on that journey of taking action, moving towards your joys, your passions, all the lovely things in life. He is here saying that you've got the energy there to do that if you so wish. And, she's here. She's the Nine of Pentacles. She's very confident. She's created all this lovely abundance around her, and this is to say that all the hard work that you've put in, all the energy, the efforts that you've put into getting where you are now, you've done amazingly. You've done amazingly, and now it's time to just keep pushing forward. You've come far. You've come a long way, and the energy is there for you to just keep continuously just pushing onwards, pushing forwards. We've got the Six of Cups, and I think for you this is again that air of the Fool, of moving it onwards in a childlike way, and it also may be embracing your inner child and thinking about the things that used to bring you passion, thinking about the things that used to bring you joy, and that's a really great way of reconnecting with ourselves. Is sometimes to when we're struggling to make a choice, is to think about what would I have done if I was a child. If none of the problems, the big adult problems that I've got right now, at the heart of it, who am I? What's the choice I would make as a child? And maybe that's what you need to do to help you to make this choice, to help you push forward and move on, is to realise that you have done really well, you've done amazingly, you've worked really hard, you've sort of pushed through things and you're going in the right direction, but now you've got this choice to make, and it may well be that it's just too much. What would little you do? Young you, child you, what are the, if you didn't have all these big problems, these things weighing you down, what would you do? So let's have a look at some future energy, Leo. Oh, I've got cards coming out the pack left, right and centre. That's more down to my bad shuffling than anything else. Right, let's find 3 cards for our future energy for November for you, Leo. Okay. First one out, King of Swords. Then we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, you've got great clarity of mind by the end of this month. Everything's going to start to become clearer. You're going to really know where it is, what it is you need to do to really push forward. King of Swords, really smart, very analytical, very clear-headed. He's very wise. He just really knows what it is he wants. And hopefully by the end of the month, this is the place you are going to be in. And I'm just drawn up here to the porcupine and anemone. boundaries. He knows how to put a, to create a boundary and how to lay that out. He's not afraid to do it because he's very confident. He's got this inner confidence that comes with being so clever and smart. And I think this is you. You're making really smart choices moving forward, because we've also got the Queen of Swords. She's really, she's got that feminine side of the energy. She's very, things are starting to become clearer to her. She's very knowledgeable. She knows where she's going. So I think it's going to become clear about how to lay these boundaries down in the future with the choices that you're making and the repercussions of that. You're going to have to find some boundaries somewhere with whatever's going on. And I think the King and the Queen are certainly here to help you do that, because you're really clear-minded about what you want and what more importantly what you don't want. And so they, I think, are going to help you enforce those boundaries. We've got the Three of Cups slap bang in the middle of them, and that's the three women coming together there to celebrate together in love and in compassion, in a little bit joyous as well. And I think maybe they are going to help you, your people, your mates, the people around you that you confide in, the people that celebrate your victories with, the people that, you tell your secrets to. I think they are going to help you to enforce these boundaries, to celebrate you, how far you've come, and to just really be there as a support system for you during this time, during the month of November. Let's have 3 cards, Leo. We all have our cheerleaders, whether that's just one friend, whether that's a few friends, whether that's, a sister, a brother, somebody that really just you can turn to and can, it might be a cat. I've got lots of kitty cat cheerleaders out there, although, they do try and take me down sometimes in true cat fashion. But, they're there when I need them for some help and support. Okay, right, let's have a look. We've got 3 cards. The Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Wands really moving forward, really taking action, and he's moving, his cape's flowing, his feathers flowing, he's really going for it. He's really starting to shift forward with moving towards his joys, his passions, the things that bring him satisfaction and pleasure in life. And so in order for you to do that, these boundaries and this knowledge, this clear-mindedness is required, and you've got the support that you need to help you push forward with it. You've also got the possibility of new love, and whether that is new love for yourself, because you're realizing that you are pretty amazing, you are really, really a great person, and sometimes it takes us to, I'm drawn back to the boar and pumpkin, for us to find that confidence within us, and for things to start, you start feeling your self-worth, your self-confidence. You're really starting to love yourself again and fall in love with yourself again, because you are pretty damn amazing, and so you should. But sometimes it takes us a while to click with that, to realise how flipping amazing we are. And I think by the end of this month, you are realising that. Oh, I'm really proud of you. I feel quite tearful, Leo. Okay, right. We've got the King of Pentacles, and he makes very smart financial choices. And that, I think, is literally what he's here for, to tell you. You need to make smart financial choices. End of. I don't think I've got anything else to say about that. I just still feel really emotional for you. I'm really proud of you. Wow, Leo. Let's have 3 cards. 3 cards for some advice and guidance for the month of November. Okay, I think this is going to be a bit of a month for you, a bit of a life-changing month for you, Leo, if I'm honest. and it's going to end well. It's going to really end well. I think you're taking back your power. I think you're beginning to realise how flipping amazing you really are. And yeah, you're making some really smart choices. Right, 3 cards. The Empress, the Hermit, and the 10 of Swords. So this is guidance and advice. So the Empress is all about nurturing oneself. Well, it's about nurturing generally, but in this case, it's nurturing oneself. I think you need to look after yourself. You need to have some love and some compassion for yourself this month. You need to really feed yourself well, eat well. You need to sleep well. You need to just do basically all of the things. Take a nice long bath and enjoy and have some peace. Eat the things that, you know, that make you feel nice, but also that are good for you. Just really, really looking after yourself this month. We've got the Hermit, and he is sharing his wisdom. He's done a lot of work on the inside, and I think that is you. You know, you've figured out a lot of stuff about you in the recent past, and you've had to shine a light on some of the stuff that maybe you've not wanted to look at, but you've learned a lot from that, and I think you're going to use that to help you to move onwards, to really shine that light, that knowledge that you've got, that wisdom that you've found about yourself, and using it to help you move forward. We've got the 10 of Swords. I nearly said wands there. Swords. And that is the end of the cycle. You're coming to the end of a really stressful time, a time where your mind has really been overworked and overstimulated, and it's been really quite a lot, but it has been a blessing. You've needed to go through all that to get to where you are now. You know, we can't miss out the steps sometimes. We've got to go through the crappy stuff to get to the good stuff. It's how the Wheel of Fortune works, isn't it? That Wheel of Fortune that comes up in the tarot, it's about the wheel moving from bad things to good things. Life is just like that, and you've got to go through tough things to come out the other end, because you learn through difficult. If everything was fine and dandy and rosy all the time, we wouldn't learn anything, would we? Because we'd just be like, yeah, life is great, life's amazing, life's wonderful, and just, you know, what we're going to learn out of that. These things are sent to literally try us and to help us to learn. And it's, you know, whatever's gone on, it's been a blessing, whether your eyes have been open to something, or you have just, you know, you've just made this shift, an ending of something, and you're just moving forward. It's been a blessing. It's been stressful, but you know what? There's a new dawn. The darkness is leaving. The new sun's coming out. The sun's about to shine on you. Stick with it. Hold it together. You are nearly there. You know, you're going in the right direction. You're on the right path. You've got this, Leo. I'd love to know if this resonates with you, how it resonates, if it resonates, and yeah, like the video if you liked it. In the meantime, have a really good month. It's a life-changing month, I think, for you, Leo. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Stick with it. The light's coming up, the sun's coming up. So have a great month, and I will see you again soon.